Hello everyone, welcome to a LEGO Star Wars book overview. Today we're going to look at the LEGO Star Wars Character Encyclopedia Updated Edition. This released officially on April 1st of 2025, contains one minifigure, and I mean, if you've seen a book review, overview in the past, I mean, you kind of have an idea how this will go, but basically I'll just show off the minifigure, show off the book, and then just give my initial thoughts. So if that's the kind of thing that you're looking forward to, make sure to hit that like button as well as subscribe. Let's get into this by looking at that minifigure. So something worth noting is with the start of this book, it actually is packaged differently for the minifigure. You can actually touch it, which is very interesting. Before, and they used to have it packaged, where you just had an image of the figure and you could just rip inside and build it. But like, as I mentioned in those videos, I was worried about theft issues, which I guess must have been a big enough issue for LEGO, because they've gone and reinvented the wheel again. Like the very first books of minifigures, they had the minifigure already assembled in a plastic bubble in an insert similar to this. You just couldn't really touch it because there was like a plastic bubble here. So it's like they've gone back to that, just kind of remove the plastic aspect, which I guess we'll see how exactly that figure's in there, because I can't exactly dump it out. So I'm kind of intrigued to see how exactly they have that in there. So, flipping this open. Oh, nice. Very nice artwork indeed of the Emperor, as you guys can see right there. As you can see, that's how thick the insert is to fit the minifigure. I do like that they continue the trend of the sticker. So let's take our fancy schmancy X-Acto knife and try our absolute best without digging into the book. Try and peel back that sticker. There we go. And then lifting up that tab. No idea what to expect here. Also, this flap is going to be much bigger than the ones in the past. And there we go. That's why. Okay, so as you can see on the dotted lines, there is a little area that you have to cut away. Well, thank goodness we had to use an X-Acto knife, and it's already out. But let's see, how much of a chore is this to cut through in order to get this figure out? Being absolutely careful. Okay, I just, near the end there, I started to press in a little harder. So, like, yeah, you can be careful, but, like, you have to press in a little bit. Again, I have no idea how deep this insert is. Going over it a second time might help. Trying to create like a little doorway here. There we go. Oh no, the top's coming off. Oh! Oh, it comes with accessories! Interesting. There we go. Okay, so you can kind of see how he's packaged in there. Oh! Okay, so there's a neck attachment, so I'm gonna have to disassemble that. So give me a moment here, and we'll just cut to having a look at that minifigure. Alrighty, here we have Emperor Palpatine, or I guess Clone Palpatine, whatever, from the Rise of Skywalker. Now, as far as the time of this recording, I mean, this figure is exclusive just to this book. That's generally the gist of these books, is you get the exclusive minifigure. That's the main reason why you're buying these books. I do like that they started to include accessories. I like that. I guess they did that with the last book, with the Marvel one, but like, it just didn't really occur to me much. It just felt natural. But whereas this one, it kind of feels like a bonus. Like, they could have totally just not included the lightning bolt pieces and grips for it, and it would have been totally fine, if you ask me. But I'm not it's a welcome surprise. That's all I'm saying. But removing those, you have, I guess, a better look at the minifigure. I would say, for the most part, from a distance, this figure looks spot on accurate. I mean, I'll throw an image on screen of how he looks with the white skin, I would say, is how I remember this evil Palpatine. The only issue I guess I have is I don't like these little eyes. If they had just had the iris there, it would have been great, but I mean, whatever. Also, I'm not sure what's up with this face. It's weird. I don't know. I would have preferred like an eyes closed strike me down face would have been cooler, but it's whatever. I don't know. I don't know. There's not a whole lot else to mention about this minifigure. Again, from a distance, I think they capture this fine. I'm sure, like, with the image thrown on screen, there probably is something different that could have been added for detail, but, like, for the most part, yeah, this is clone Palpatine, and yeah, a nice addition to my collection. Now, with that being said, let's move on to the book. So now you can see what the book looks like without that minifigure, and yeah, it was just a simple neck bracket attachment, so pretty easy to remove, but I guess pretty good at anti-theft. I mean, whatever. I have yet to see what issues will arise. The first that come to mind is the minifigure being all scuffed up because, you know, someone's gonna be touching it. So, someone's gonna figure out how to steal this. But I'd say for the most part it is an improvement. But anywho, let's crack this book open and see. So if you want, feel free to flick through the video, pause wherever you guys see fit, have a read through. I don't really have high expectations. Like, I'm just expecting quick summaries of the minifigures. So that's content, meet the minifigures. Cool. Key to abbreviations and force stats. It's basically a quick thing of where they appear in, I guess. And okay, that's a place to start. Let's start with the most unwatched for the older Star Wars audience, which is okay, Young Jedi Adventures. I mean, yeah, this is supposed to be a new book that features new minifigures, so that's kind of what I'm expecting to see here. And we just segue. Is this in chronological order? That's what I'm understanding so far for the Star Wars timeline. Okay. Yep, that was the 20th anniversary Young Anakin. That was in 2019. You have R2-D2. No mention of the new back torso print. Okay. Because that was a debut and something worth noting if you ask me. But, okay. You have Yoda. Whatever. Battle droids. The new super battle droid. Cool. Kashyyyk Trooper. The... Wait, hold on a minute. This is the old one. Why is the battle droid pilot not the new... Oh my god, we're off to a great start. Literally, they released this as a gift with purchase. We're off the bat with inaccuracies. Laziness. Like, I was expecting new minifigures and already, like, come on. Maul, Obi-Wan, cool. I guess we're doing episode 2 now. Young Anakin, young Jango. Actually, yeah, we could use a new Anakin, young Anakin. Anywho, Brave Jedi, cool. Whatever. Mace Windu. They mentioned the UCS gunship, although this one's, yep, in the Republic fighter tank. Tusken Raider, yep, 2020, whatever. Clone Troopers, Phase 1 Specialists. Yeah, I know this isn't a complete list. There's at least, like, 2 others, I feel like. I could be wrong, but, like... No, they included Clone Wars. Yeah, there is, like, more than 2 more. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Count Dooku, which we could use a new Count Dooku. It's been over a decade, 2013. Ahsoka. Okay, I'm questioning why they decided to do Clone Wars rather than the new Clone Wars one. Again, I'm looking for newer figures in this book. Like, yay, they mentioned it, but, like, Clone Troopers Phase 2 Specialists. Yay, they... Okay, so if they can do May 4th minifigures, how come they couldn't do that with the Battle Droid? Clone Commanders... Well, I mean, it's fitting, you know, we didn't get the Phase 1 commander or pilot. That's fine. Imagine if they had shown under Specialist the clone pilot. I would have laughed my ass off. Grievous, Ventress, characters we are due to get again soon. I would love to see Pirates and Bounty Hunters. Okay, cool. Yeah, those are probably due for remakes soon, too. Savage Opress, yep. Anakin, I get these books take time to make, but, like, this released literally months after the January wave. Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor, why... That was, again, going back to the Ahsoka as well. Why not that Ahsoka? Clone Troopers Phase 2 Specialists. Cool. Bunch of OG clones. Okay, that says to me that LEGO needs to do more Phase 2 Specialist clones. Fun. Oh, we got a page 2. Yippee. Yippee! Wookiee. Palpatine. Okay, it shows the new one. Cool. With mention of the olders. Cool, cool. Hey, look, there's the one from this book. Sith Emperor Palpatine. Depicts Palpatine from the Rise of Skywalker. Sith lighting, belt decoration. Echoes Vader's minifigure. Okay. Palpatine's white hands are unique to this variant? What? What? Why are we pointing that out? Okay. Anakin Skywalker burned. Okay, whatever. That's, yeah, a minifigure. Darth Vader back to tank. Darth Vader Sith Lord. Also, this helmet, the picture for this helmet, it's not pushed down all the way. So you can see actually some of the head underneath. That's funny. Huh. Also, no mention of Christmas Vader? What the heck? Bad Batch. Nice. Where's Omega? Where's Omega? Did they forget Omega? No. She gets her own page. Okay. Cad Bane. Also, why? I get they're on, like, the same page, but, like, why is Toto mentioned under Omega? Put it with... Whatever. Whatever. Here we have the Solo movie. Great movie, by the way. Okay. Yeah, they mentioned the variants. Good. Chewie. Nice. Tobias. Nice. Oh, they mentioned the Comic-Con in the corner there. Nice. Okay. So they know about exclusives. That's another book character. Cool. I actually think I don't have that book. I might have to go get that book. You have Ben Kenobi. Okay, so I guess we're talking about Kenobi show now. There was... Yeah, okay, they just briefly mentioned that Kenobi. Okay. Were they going to mention the fact that Vader had a variant? Or I guess it was a different head, but, like, you know what I mean. Kanan Jarrus. Sure, don't mention... I mean, okay, to be fair, black-haired Kanan is a bit of a niche thing, but, like, it would have been cool if they mentioned that. Zeb. Could definitely use a remake of that. Ezra. Are we going to get a mention? No, I don't think they ever did make a Ezra based on the later seasons. That'd be a cool minifigure for them to go back and tackle. Also, Thrawn is the old one. I get, like, the consistency here, but, like, again, I'm expecting newer minifigures, because I bet you if I go back and look at that other character encyclopedia, I'm going to see a page for Thrawn, and it's going to be the exact same one. It's going to make me think, what the hell? Cassian Andor, it's going to be, like, what, 2 pages? Because there's not really any Andor sets, minifigures. Yeah, like, literally 3 minifigures out of 4, I think. I don't know. I don't care. Jyn Erso, cool. Yeah, we're talking about Rogue One. I skipped a page. Totally skipped a page. There we go. Nice, nice. Cool. White is a rare color for a cape. I mean, I guess so. I don't care. Thanks for that fun fact. More Specialist Troopers. Nice. There was some battle packs released, right? Oh, they mentioned... Oh, yeah, yeah, okay, so we get figures that are from the Advent Calendar. I forgot that figure was exclusive to the Advent Calendar. That's cool. Stormtrooper. Yeah, okay, they talk about the variants. Nice. They're missing one. There was one other one in between this one and this one. Ugh. C-3PO, and they don't bother to feature the dual molded one, which is the most up-to-date one there is with side leg printing. Great. Okay, we got our Imperial Scout. Literally, is any, like they mentioned the... Whatever. I was going to say that, like, you know, like, do they not mention any of the anniversary figures? Okay, so they mentioned young Leia, and I'm going to be like, okay, where's the other anniversary figures? They better be in this book. Okay, we got Blue Milk Luke. That's a new figure of Luke, whatever. Jawa, cool. Ben, cool. Sand Trooper, whatever. Cantina stuff. Fun. Yeah, they mentioned 20th anniversary Han. What? Oh, okay. They're saying the original Han Solo is very rare. I misread that as like the anniversary one is rare, and I'm like, no. Yeah, re-released. Okay. Well, technically re-released, yes, but it's different of a minifigure. Imagine if they just had a page just for like classic remakes, just the anniversary figures. I mean, I get like why it was a brief mention on the respective page, but yeah. Literally, why he should have his own page and this should be the mention. Why are we doing it like that? Oh my goodness. They know about 2024 figs, but 2024 figs feel like, you know, an honorable mention whenever they feel necessary. Like, TIE Pilot, cool. Where's the UCS TIE Pilot one, or TIE Interceptor Pilot? You know, like... Yeah, May 4th polybag. Yeah, okay, cool. You gonna mention other ones? Like, come on. I swear we saw that Yoda earlier. Whatever. Oh, they mentioned the New York Yoda, but are they gonna show it off? No. That's what the internet's for, I guess. Boba Fett, infamous hunter. They show the mech one, and he says he comes in the mech. Number of sets, 1. That's a lie. He comes in the anniversary set. The stupid Sarlacc pit. That Lando fig does look nice, though. Bespin Luke, yep, I'm just glancing through this. It's what exactly I expected out of a book like this. It's like you expect the bare minimum, and they can't even do that. Also, again! Like, we got an updated Lando, and they're showing the 2012 one? Like, come on! It's like they're like, yes, we know 2024 sets exist, but we're just choosing to ignore them. This book released in April of 2025. We're not going to get any mention of the anniversary figures outside of that young Leia, are we? Like, there's going to be... Yeah, there's no Nyan Num. Gotta love when, like, your recording device stops recording. Anywho, where was I? Yeah, we're going into the Mandalorian previous page. Just was more of that nonsense. Whatever. Mention... Yep, okay, the advent calendar, armor, cool. Are they gonna mention the... What's the Vizsla guy name? Paz Vizsla? Are they gonna mention Paz Vizsla and how there was a different version of him? That'd be cool of a mention. Mithril doesn't get his own page. Weird. Cara Dune. Interesting inclusion. Sure. Cool. Happy to see that. Clatonian Raider. Okay. But just so we're clear, the Mithril doesn't get his own page. Okay. Did they just not include Paz Vizsla? We're just skipping over Paz Vizsla. Cool. Going right into the Dark Trooper and Gideon with the other look, but why? Jedi Luke, yay. Boba Fett from, you know, wait, what? Yeah, okay. Whatever. Yeah, okay. Let's include a page for just the one-off minifigures in there. Cool. Fennec Shand. Okay, nice. And mention the helmet version that came in the Bad Batch set. Oh, look at that, Paz! Okay. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! They mentioned that there's a variant. Wow! Oh, wait a... They're showing off the older one and not the newer one. Whatever. Bo-Katan, Ahsoka with her Rebels one being mentioned for some reason. Cool. Sabine Wren, Hera Syndulla, which, wait a minute, we didn't see them. Oh, because they wanted to do the variants little thing on the bottom. Wait, Jason doesn't get his own page? Okay, fine. Do the one-off characters that were in the Ghost have a page? Oh, yeah. Well, okay, one of them. The other one gets an honorable mention. Woo! Woo! So exciting. Morgan Elsbeth. We're not going to mention the one that released in 2024. Okay. Balin Skull and, wait a minute. Captain Porter's not going to get his own page? Nope. Okay. Wait. Okay, they do mention the variants. Okay, cool. I like that they did the pre-order bonus of Finn. But that's all that they're going to show? Same goes for Kylo. Like, are they going to... They could have easily have done a page for Rey in all of her outfits. I don't want to see another page with Rey. Whatever. Okay, that's interesting. The Traveling Light one. They use that piece for when they do promotional imaging, and they're supposed to crop that little dish piece out. Someone did their homework on this book, obviously, if that wasn't already apparent. Oh, that was Akbar? Okay, whatever. Also, I saw a Resistance, like a Star Wars Resistance set there. Are we going to get any Resistance show minifigures shown in this book? Probably not, if I had to place a bet. What did I just say about the whole Rey thing? Also, Executioner Trooper is by far my favorite First Order Stormtrooper. I love the look of that one. We got Snoke, Patronian Guard, where the hell do you pronounce that? PP9E, and the sets. See, that's another thing I like that they do, is they show like little brief things of the sets that they appear in. I wish they did that with like all these figures, but like no, only for like BB9E, not for anything cool. Like, let's only do like the cockpit shot of the Millennium Falcon for older Lando and Rey. Do we even get... Okay, good. What do you mean the Sith Jetpack Trooper gets a page and the awesome Sith Trooper doesn't get its own page? What do you mean? And then... Is this the only mentioned... These released in August of 2024. I listed off so many minifigures that could have had their own page. Also, we never got Star Wars Resistance figures. And that's all we get for Rebuild the Galaxy. No Jedi Bob, just a mention? Great. Just great. And you may be asking, is this worth the 30 Canadian dollars? Honestly, as I mentioned throughout this video of looking at this book, no. Am I surprised that the answer is still a no with these books? That the actual book, the majority that Lego thinks that you're paying for, is worth it? Hell no. Like, whoever is writing these books, like, actually, like, who is writing this? Surely there's, like, an author, right? Surely. Yeah. Elizabeth Dowsett. You're the laziest person. I'm actually going to go check if you've done the other Lego books, but, like, you are the laziest person for this book. You ask, and, like, I consider myself a casual Lego Star Wars fan, and even I could have thought of a better way of going about this book. I would have put in the extra 2 cents worth of effort into researching this book rather than just the readily available PNGs at my disposal. Like, holy moly, this is... Again, I shouldn't be as angry as I am, but, like, when you review slop after slop after slop, you kind of get sick of it. And, like, yeah, okay, sure, you could justify, like, oh, the minifigure, I don't want to go and pay the scummy resellers, they're going to charge $30 for this. Well, I wonder why, because are you really going to go out and buy this shitty book? No, you just want the fucking minifigure. Like, really? I really miss the days when, like I kid you not, I am more happy to pull out, like, the oldest Lego Star Wars book I have, which came with the Celebration Luke and the Celebration Han, like, those 2 books, because for the time that they released, they were accurate. They showed off everything there was. Yes, I know Star Wars has, like, grown so much and there's so much available, but, like, come on, if you're gonna call it the updated edition, show the updated stuff. Quit showing me the crap, you know? Like, you obviously could show, like, the newer stuff, but you choose to show the readily available PNGs at your disposal and just sit and just call it a day. I hope, you know, Elizabeth enjoys her $30 paycheck from me, but, like, screw them. I'm sorry, but, like, I'm sure this is me crashing out, but, like, again, review slop after slop, and this is the only, like, deciding factor for, like, why you should buy this book. Like, I can't even properly give the whole, like, oh, kids will enjoy it excuse, because, again, the internet exists, and a kid is going to look at this, and sooner or later going to come back to this book and think, what the hell, you know? Like, if you're going to call it the updated edition, actually update it. You know? It's stupid. It's so stupid. More than 250 minifigures? Broski, like... I almost want to go through this book and show off how many minifigures could have been added that weren't, or just images, like... Whatever. Don't buy this book at all. Like, I mean, sure, you could try your luck at, like, waiting for a sale, but, like, let's be honest here. We all know, and I keep repeating it, you're buying it for the minifigure. But, like, who the hell, like, seriously, who the hell is buying it for the book? And it's so sad that I, myself included, keep throwing money at Lego and Elizabeth, and they keep producing crap like this, you know? So, like, I'm sorry if it seems like, you know, I'm mad and, like, that's not common for this channel, but, like, I feel like my reaction is totally appropriate because you look at how many of these books I've reviewed and how, like, it has just been a descent into madness. I am just so sick of this. Like, if it weren't for the fact that I'm a collector, I would light this on fire right now because that's its only genuine purpose outside of being a part of a collector's full collection, which sucks. I hate that I have this mentality with these books. I wish I wouldn't ever have a need to buy these books. But of course, I gotta have that stupid little exclusive figure. Which, okay, let's be honest here. They are totally gonna remake this. Because, I mean, sure, they say exclusive. That hasn't stopped them in the past. Whatever. I'm going on a whole nother tangent. But yeah, just don't buy this book. Like and subscribe. I'm out of here. Screw this book.